Hey guys, Chipmunks7 here again, but you can call me Chip, and I'm back with another video. And in this video, I'm going to be reviewing the new banner, the new Heroes banner, Rearmed Þjazi and Rearmed Lilina. Two rearmed units on one banner. Pretty crazy. And with Lilina on this banner, this is a Binding Blade banner, which is one of the few Fire Emblem games that I have played fully. I've only played it once, but I still played it. So, um, I might know a little bit about this banner. So very, very cool. So let's jump into this. Alrighty. New heroes, let's go. Truth beholden.
Something you deem simply coincidence may very well be destiny.
Elfin. Now, like I've been doing, I've been watching this whole, these, banners before they come out, to get like to be able to make the thumbnail first. So these aren't really reactions anymore, but these are proper reviews, I would like to say. But yeah, Elfin specifically, I remember I saw the video and I was just like, I recognize you, but I don't know who you are until I saw the play. He is a dancer, or I guess a player in this context. And I believe if I remember correctly, you pick a route that either has him or it has Larum. And he and Larum are both I think Larum was on the screen actually. Yeah, she's right there at the bottom. Um, but yeah, and I think I did use him because I think when you pick a certain like route, um, you are able to recruit only certain units, if I remember correctly. I don't remember exactly, right? There might be a few characters that I didn't recruit because I couldn't, because I think if I wanted to use Sue, um, who I wanted to use, because she's a bow cavalier, which is cool. Um, I wanted to use her, so I think I had to pick Elfin when I played through Binding Blade. So yeah, Light of Etruria. He is a what's it called? A colorless tome. Yeah. Grants res plus 3. At start of player phase or enemy phase, grants speed res plus 6 and hexblade to unit and allies within 2 spaces of unit for 1 turn. And also, if any foes within 3 rows or 3 columns centered on unit have res less than unit's res plus 5, inflicts attack speed minus 7, guard, and exposure on those foes through their next actions. I believe that's sabotage in his weapon, so that's pretty good. If foe initiates combat, inflicts penalty on foe's attack and speed, during combat equal to 6 plus 20% of unit's defense at the start of combat. So if you have a really high res Elfin, then very nice. Plus res boon would also probably be pretty good. And also if unit's HP is greater than 1, and foe would reduce unit's HP to 0, unit survives with 1 HP. So the miracle effect. Very nice. Coming with attack res cantrip 3, if Sing or Dance is used, it inflicts attack res minus 7 and sabotage on foes in cardinal directions of unit and target through their next actions. That's not the first tier 4 cantrip skill, is it? I don't think it is. But if it is, that's pretty cool. And then infantry, null, follow 4. You for the A slot, you probably can just give him what's that? Stillwater. I think the tea time Talchu, Tail 2, if however her name's pronounced, has that, and she's a Grail unit, I'm pretty sure, so she has Stillwater. And also, Stillwater is a seal, so that can raise up your res to make good use of the sabotage effect in his weapon. So very, very nice. Very good unit. Dancers are always very nice. Grants Hexblade to self and allies. He does not succumb to lethal blows, grasping his last HP until the end.
They will be saved. Right.
There's the sabotage effect. And there's the miracle effect. Very cool animation. Very nice. I didn't recognize this guy.
Must always serve some purpose. For me, that purpose is to feed my family.
Ogier, however his name is pronounced, Ogier. I have no idea. He is the 4-star demote. He comes with Doubler Sword. At start of turn, if unit is within 2 spaces of an ally, grants attack speed or attack defense +6 to unit and allies within 2 spaces of unit for 1 turn. That's very good. Good support as well. If unit initiates combat within 2 spaces of an ally, grants Spectrum +X to unit during combat. X equals 4 plus highest bonus on each stat between unit and allies within 2 spaces of unit. So a bonus doubler effect. But X equals 4 plus highest bonus on each stat between unit and allies. So the allies nearby, he also gets like the highest visible buff to himself, and that's an inheritable sword. So if you want to give that to other people, he's going to be a demote. He also has close call 3 at probably at 5 stars, but he is a demote. And that is a very crazy skill to just put in the 4-star pool. But you can get Doubler Sword Plus, and all of Close Call 3, all 5 of those right there. And that's just a perfect inherit if you want to put that on literally anybody. So pretty cool. His weapon increases attack defense for him and his allies, can raise his bonuses, can decrease damage taken by 40%. Like I said, I don't remember him at all. He might have been in the route that I didn't pick. Or he's just forgettable. I just don't remember. Larum was right next to him, so that might have been the Larum route that I didn't take. But yeah, either way. Here's Rearmed Lilina, Brilliant Flame.
I've been supplementing my studies by learning from the mages in the Order of Heroes.
Beautiful art. Hakan is beautiful. Arcane Truthfire, a green tome. An arcane green tome, very nice. Accelerated special trigger, cooldown count -1, of course. At start of combat, or at start of turn, if unit's HP is greater than or equal to 25%, it grants attack +6 and the following status to unit for 1 turn. Unit can move to a space adjacent to any ally within 2 spaces. So basically the oath effect of the C skill. Or I guess it's also the echo, the attack oath echo that is in the game. It's basically that as well. So it's pretty cool. If unit initiates combat with HP greater than or equal to 25%, and unit has an area of effect special equipped, grants special cooldown count -1 to unit before special triggers before combat. So that's very good. It's perfect for Lilina. Um, with Gift of Magic, as you'll see in a sec, that it is an AoE special, and this is also an Arcane Tome, so it is inheritable. So if you want to put this on a very high attack green mage, that'll be very good for them, so that they can make use of that AoE special. At start of combat, if unit's HP is greater than or equal to 25%, grants bonus to units everything equal to 25% of foe's attack at the start of combat, -4. Minimum of 5, max of 14. Deals damage equal to 15% of unit's attack. Very nice. And reduce damage from foes' first attack by 7 during combat. So that static 7 is very good. And also, if unit's attack can trigger unit special, grants special cooldown count -1 to unit before unit's first attack during combat. So that also works. I think that's not for the AoE, because that paragraph in the middle is specifically for AoE, but I think this is for non-AoE skills. So if when combat starts and you have a 1-turn cooldown special, it'll immediately proc. So that's very, very nice. So you don't have to worry about always having an AoE special on your green tome units with this tome, because this also makes use of non-AoE specials. So very, very good. Gift for Magic. Before combat, this unit initiates. Foes in an area near target take damage equal to unit's attack minus foe's defense or res. Disables units and foes' skills that change attack priority. So she did attack the Brave Bernadetta. So this is Lilina is basically a perfect counter for Brave Bernadetta, because Bernie is blue and this Lilina is green. So a perfect counter for her. If unit special is triggered before combat, reduces the percentage of foes non-special, reduce damage by X% skills by 50% during combat. If unit or foe's special is ready or triggered before or during this combat, reduce damage from foes next attack by 40%. So yeah, very, very good. Good damage reduction too for bulk. So very nice. Then there is Sly Mirror. We did just get the Sly Swift something from Ninja Tharja. Sly Mirror, if unit initiates combat, grants attack +8 and res +10 to unit, and unit makes a guaranteed follow-up attack during combat. And also, if number of bonus effects active on unit is greater than or equal to 2, excluding stat bonuses, or if number of penalty effects active on foe is greater than or equal to 2, excluding stat penalties, unit deals +5 damage during combat. That's very nice. I think the prerequisite for the what's it called, the Tharja's Sly Swift something, is just Swift Sparrow 2. So if you have the Mirror Blow or whatever the attack res one is, A slot, the tier 2, or tier 3, I guess, then that's the only prerequisite, I believe. So that's a really good inheritance skill. Paired with Occultist Strike, which is also really good inheritance, I think it just needs Poison Strike. And then attack res ploy, I think there are multiple in attack res ploy. Like, it's not just attack ploy 3 and then attack res ploy immediately. So you might not be able to get that one fully, if I remember correctly, but you can get the Tome, Slime Mirror, and Occultist Strike straight out. Or if you don't need the Tome, you can get Slime Mirror, Occultist Strike, and the entirety of the attack res ploy 3, I believe. So that a very, very good unit for inheritance. As an arcane unit, they don't go away when you inherit. So very, very good. Very nice. Her arcane weapon eases activation of her AoE special so that she can finish foes in a flash, and then something else. But yeah, she's able to easily deal with Bernadetta. And there she is, Ruthless Jotun.
I am Thjazi, a proud Jotun warrior.
Let's see. Insane art. We obviously know that art from the main story and the Tempest Trials and all that. And I believe she was in the last data mine, but in my last video I forgot to mention it. But yeah, Thjazi is how it's pronounced, kind of like pizza, where it has that T sound in it. But yeah, Thjazi comes with another arcane weapon, another green, so color share on this banner. Kind of stinks, but again, color sharing with the stronger tiered characters of this banner has kind of been the trend recently. It happened with Regan and Tamara. It happened with Dagger and Marianne, and now it's happening with Yahtzee and Lilina. Um, and that was blue, red, now green. So I guess the next one might be colorless. Um, did Nithavolir have a color share on his banner? I don't remember. I don't think he did. But yeah, either way, Arcane Giant Axe. Another axe. I think this is the third Arcane Axe, so cool. Accelerate special trigger cooldown -1 at start of player phase or enemy phase, neutralizes panic and penalties on units attack and defense that take effect on unit at that time. So don't use attack defense unity, because that'll cancel. I believe it cancels. If foe initiates combat, or if unit's HP is greater than or equal to 25% at the start of combat, grants bonus to units everything equal to 25% of foe's attack at the start of combat, -4. Max of 14, minimum of 5. Deals damage equal to 15% of unit's attack. Reduces damage from foe's attacks by 15% of unit's attack. Including merit effect, and grants special cooldown count -1 to unit before unit's first attack during combat. So very, very nice. With Armored Blaze, a 3-turn cooldown becomes a 2-turn, and then it also becomes a 1-turn because of that. Before unit's first attack during combat, so I think that also just works on enemy phase. So she gets hit on the 2-turn cooldown, it gets charged to 1, and then when she's about to retaliate, it immediately procs Armored Blaze. Very, very good, very strong. Earthfire boost, very good defensive stuff. And then Brutal Ferocity and Attack Defense Twin Near Save. Brutal Ferocity affect Pathfinder. At start of turn, And after unit acts, if Kanto triggers after Kanto, inflicts attack defense -7 and gravity on foes in cardinal directions of unit with HP less than unit's max HP through their next action. So that happens every turn, and it doesn't even matter if she's low on HP because of battle. It's her max HP that it goes based off of. So if you just stack her HP paired with Earthfire boost and just an HP uh, seal, um, and then merges a HP boon or whatever, it just makes her very, very annoying to be in the path of. Um, if foe initiates combat, or if unit's HP is greater than or equal to 25% at the start of combat, inflicts penalty on foe's attack and defense equal to 5 plus unit's max HP minus foe's HP at the start of combat. A minimum of 8, max of 18. So 5 plus 18. Is that what that means? Or is it just attack defense equals max of 18? I think that's actually it. But either way, that's very crazy. Unit makes a guaranteed follow-up attack and neutralizes effects that inflict special cooldown charge -X on unit, and reduces the percentage of foes' non-special reduced damage by X%, skills by 50% during combat. So very crazy pref skill right there. Very, very strong and very, very annoying to go against. And then attack defense twin near save. If foe with range equal to 1 initiates combat against an ally within 2 spaces of unit, triggers savior on unit. If foe's range equals 1, grants attack defense +4 to unit during combat, and reduces damage by X% effects that can be triggered only once per combat by unit's equipped special skill, can be triggered up to twice per combat. And restores 7 HP to unit when unit deals damage to foe during combat. And the part that's covered by the time bar is activates even if no damage is dealt or something like that. That's pretty crazy. The twin near save stuff, activating the damage reduction twice because the armored blaze has that damage reduction effect on their next attack. Um, and then being able to do that twice, that's just crazy. So if you have an axe armor unit that you've been wanting to give more stuff, then this is definitely a, a really, really good unit to summon. I think I might just straight up summon on this banner because I do have Amelia. I've been investing in my Amelia ever since she first came out in this game, and I still need one more copy. Um, but she has an old uh, arcane weapon, and I say old, but it still works very well. But with this one, and then Earthfire boost, and then Armored Blaze, which she doesn't have, and then Attack Defense Twin Near Save, I feel like just if you have, like I said, if you have a green or an Axe Armored unit, this is just crazy. Just a very, very good unit to get. Even if it's not an Axe Armored unit, you just don't get the Axe, and then you still get Armored Blaze, Earthfire boost, and Attack Defense Twin Near Save. Um, Earthfire Boost is really easy, and then Armored Blaze, I think the prerequisite's not that bad. But the near save is the only thing you're going to absolutely need prerequisite for. The attack defense one specifically, I believe, or I assume. Um, but yeah, absolutely wanting to summon on this banner. I don't really have enough orbs right now. I did throw a few too many orbs at the ninja banner, but I did manage to get Lucina, so that's very nice. Though it took like multiple days of just random summons to get that. Either way, yeah. So very nice banner. Her arcane weapon hastens specials, obstructs foes' movements after acting and supports allies with Pathfinder.
Season's greetings.
Shut up and obey!
Yeah, pretty good banner. I love Binding Blade. Like I said, it's one of the games I did play. I haven't played many Fire Emblem games, but I do like the series. Um, and the final story chapter, Healing Heart, is now coming out, which is again really crazy that this chapter is ending. And then Ogier is the demote as well as where is he? Bors!
Be the strongest shield.
Bors is finally getting added into Fae, and then there's the double spark. Um, I know a lot of people have probably been waiting for Bors for a very, very long time. I believe he's connected to Gwendolyn somehow. I don't remember. It's been a few years since I played Binding Blade. But I remember him being pretty good, actually. I used him quite a bit. Um, but yeah, Very nice banner. I think I have to summon on it. I might give it a little bit before I do summon. I might hold off on summoning on this banner so I can make a video. Um, uh, because I do like this banner. I think Elfin's cool. I did end up using him. Ogier I know nothing about, but he's getting demoted, so it's not a big deal. Lilina would be an amazing get as well. She's got great stuff. And then just Thjazi is like extremely helpful. I want to invest more in my Amelia, and she would definitely help me to do that. Um, but yeah, like I said, I might hold off on a summon video. I might hold off on summoning altogether because um, I actually have a spark in mind this time. Like, I love Lilina, but I don't really have many green tome units that I've built up. So I might not be super, or I wouldn't be too upset if I didn't get her, but absolutely sparking on this is what I would want to do. Though what sucks is this is not a full spectrum banner. We're missing blue, which stinks. And then Boars is getting added to the 3 and 4 star pool. So doing, I believe he's blue. Yeah. So doing full circles might just not be all that bad because you might get a Boars. Um, So, like I said, I don't have enough orbs right now, but once I get enough, I think I'll just make a summon video. Um, so, I guess look forward to that. If y'all are also summoning on this banner, I wish you luck. If not, then save up those orbs, and I wish you luck on the very next time you do summon. But yeah, I think that's going to be it for the video, guys. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next one. But until then, goodbye.